Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever just loved it being the first day past Monday? So, happy Tuesday, everybody. Monday is always that got to get you started, got to get you into the week, got to get you going. And once I get to Tuesday, I'm like, okay, looking forward to things. Wednesday, after lunch, it's the downhill slide. Thursday is Friday Eve. Friday, can't wait because there's usually some good lives on, and just ready for the weekend and having a good time. Man. So, this past drop at the Alabama allocated drop, I go to one over in Auburn most of the time. I got to hang out with a couple of buddies out there. It was a fantastic time. It's great when you get to hang out with good people, and I always get to hang out with fantastic people when I go to the drops. But it's even nicer when you get some of the guys that you get to cut up with and joke with, and we literally sat down and had some great pours and just talked a lot of trash and just talked life, and it was a good time. So Bill and Dan, I absolutely enjoyed getting to hang out with you guys and wait in line for some cool stuff. And we did the numbers. We were crunching the numbers for September, and we're like, look, none of us had a number, but we realized if we got in these spots, we had some opportunities for some very good bottles, and we all got a very good bottle. This is the Weller Foolproof. Looking forward to, having fun with this. Also, there'll be something in the video. If you want to get yourself a pour of this, Patreons, if you're in that $5 or $15 range, you'll automatically be drawn if you haven't won anything so far this month. And then anybody else, if you happen to put the correct phrase in this video, you got to be liking the video. You got to put in the correct phrase. Must be subscribed. Over 21 continental U.S. You can win a 2-ounce pour of this. And as you can see, really enjoyed this a lot so far. But there's enough for a couple of pours out of this. My brother-in-law, we actually I cracked this with him this past weekend. He's a big Alabama fan. I'm a big Auburn fan. Georgia kicked in our teeth, and then there was a shocker in the Alabama game. But we had some good pours, at least. So, that hopefully makes things a little bit better. But look, let me get into this right here. These Weller Foolproofs in this area, they tend to get into secondary mode pretty quick. But you know what? They're very good pour to have on your bar. This is a 114 proofer. Foolproof, so 114 proof. Like I said, Alabama ABC does a very good job of picking these. I think that they do a fantastic job. Let's see what we got on this thing here. So this one right here has kind of got almost a light brownish orange color. Don't see any legs forming on there, so it's kind of just sticking up there on the sides. Don't see anything running down, so I do expect some oils in there. I expect some viscosity in there because I don't see anything running down the sides on this thing yet. So the first thing that I'm getting off of this is I'm getting a nice light caramel going on there. Plus I get some nice barrel char. I like the oak and the barrel char that's going on with this one right here. I tend to like oakier things than people. This one also, you're getting some of the vanilla. So you're getting some of your classic type of a bourbon type of a notes. So I'm getting a caramel. I'm getting some vanilla. I'm getting some of that barrel char, some of that oak. A light hint of cherry on there. But I'm also trying to identify, I'm getting more of kind of an appley note on this as well. Makes me wonder if I'm off today, but not getting any ethanol, at least nothing that's blowing me up. So I'm getting a cherry, a little bit of an apple, getting the oak, getting some barrel char, getting some vanilla, getting a light caramel. Let's see what this thing's got on the palate. So this one has a very nice mouthfeel. First pour of the day, it's got a little bit of a spiciness going on to it, but not bad at all. As you kind of go through the initial caramel, vanilla, the oakiness, which I like, got a little bit of the drying from the oakiness on there. That cherry really kind of stands out now on the finish. And this has got a really nice finish to it. I'd say it's more of a medium plus. Got that nice Kentucky hug going on through here. But it was really nice on the mouth. It's funny now because it went from that drying to kind of a salivating type of thing when you got to that cherry. Give it another pour here. Give it another sip, I should say. That second sip brought in a little more fruit on there for me. But man, I really kind of like the little bit of the spiciness I'm getting on the back. So I'm getting some black pepper on the back with this too. But that cherry now is a little bit more on the front. So it's more like a fresh, nice cherry that I'm getting on here. Not necessarily maybe a medicinal cherry, but more of a fresh cherry that I'm getting on here. I'll tell you what, how about in the comments put cherry? That's simple. So remember, all the things that you need to be for that, but cherry in the comments. So I really like how this transitions. And now looking at the side, I don't know if you can see it on there, you're getting a lot of oils coming down on the side on that thing. It makes for a nice mouthfeel. You get some of the spiciness going with it. But you get, man, I really like the oak on this. And it's not overpowering oak, but it just gives it that nice juxtaposition between the sweet and then a little bit of the dryness. And then you kind of come back to that cherry flavor, which I'm really liking on this. I think this is a very, very nice pour. I always love what Alabama ABC does. I think they do a very good job. It's a great pour to have. So remember, you know what to do if you want to pour these. If you're in the Patreon, you know you're automatically going to be put in for this. Looking forward to that. Look, Tuesday. We made it through Monday. Ready for the rest of the week, ready for some football on Thursday night, ready for a weekend full of football. Looking forward to hanging out this weekend with a friend. Going to be going to Bruisel Fest. Guys, if you haven't had the opportunity and you're local in the area, get to the Bruisel Fest. It's going to be a good time. I'm looking to hanging out with some really good friends there. Having a blast there as well. The 20th of October, I'll be doing a bourbon share. If you're interested in that and you're in the Columbus, Georgia area on the 20th, which is a Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m., you're invited. Just come on and hang out. Let's have some good pours. We're going to have some snacks. If you're going to be in the area, you want to know where to go, just give me a holler. Reach out to me. I'd be glad to have you there. Look, most importantly, y'all, if you're working today, I hope your workday goes by fast. I hope you're successful in everything you do. I hope you bring great energy to your teams and they bring it right back to you. But most importantly, when you get that off time, I hope the dial just turns it down a little bit. I hope you guys have an amazing time with your family and your friends, making memories. Most importantly, recharge yourself. You cannot give to others if you haven't given to yourself first. So recharge your own battery. Find something you like to do. Read a book, watch a show, have a pour, recharge your batteries. Look, as I start again, most importantly, y'all, cheers and God bless. Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you.